Could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. My name is Hemant Naik, and I am from Madhya Pradesh. I work in Madhya Pradesh Police as a sub-inspector. Right now, my posting is in district Balaghat. Balaghat, located near district Gondia, state of Maharashtra, and border of Chhattisgarh. So right now, I am working border of Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. I did my graduation in 2010. Uh, and I have been working here since 2003. Actually, when I joined as a constable in police department, uh, that time I was only 10th pass. After that, I did preparation for sub inspector open exam, and I did complete my 12th and graduation along with my job by distance education. Then I did preparation for sub inspector, and that was my third attempt when I selected as a sub inspector. I appeared in sub inspector exam in 2011. After that, I tried 2012. After that, I again tried 2013 notification, and I got a sub inspector job. So, if I talk about my hobby, uh, you can understand this thing. Right now, I am working professional, and my work is 24 into 7 hours. So I have no much time to do any other activity, just like sport or any other things. So right now, I have only two type of work, and I consider this is my hobby as well, because first one is my service, and second one is I want to spend as much as possible time with my English speaking skills, because I very passionate. I passionate from childhood, but at that time, due to my responsibility, due to my job, I couldn't get it. But right now, I feel some settled. You can say, but right now I feel well settled by job or by family. I have good family, good kids, a small family. So I right now I am trying to improve myself. So that's all about me. And
Hmm.
thanks for asking, and thanks for giving me this great opportunity to express myself.
Even I'm privileged to have you here, and your
Well,
journey has been remarkable. I also come from a background where most of the people are in police or in defense. My father is also a sub inspector
wow, that's
in Delhi
nice.
Police, yes.
Yes, sir.
So I know how tough this job is and
Definitely.
how much dedicated people are for this profession. And you rightly said that you people have to be active round the clock. Any moment you can be called, or you don't have any Sundays, you don't have any festivals to spend with your family.
Yes,
Every
definitely,
time,
sir.
yes, you are there to help people. You always put your best foot forward to help people. I know this very well. And as you said that first you were only 10th pass, then you cleared an examination for constable. And after that, what motivated you, sir? Then you cleared the another exam.
I think, sir, you mentioned this thing. You belong to also a police family, so I think you know very well this thing. But I answered this question when I joined as a constable Madhya Pradesh Police. That time I was only 10th pass, and I served 12 year. That time I had to face many difficulties during my service, just like when anyone work as a constable, constable is the lowest position in police department and lowest rank in police department. So uh, and every police officer has no good behave or no good skills. I know very well, and I felt this thing when I was a constable. So when during my police constable journey, I felt I can do something better for myself, for my department. because when I joined constable, that time that was my compulsion because my father had passed away in 1999. So that was my compulsion. But when I realized this thing, I can do something better for my department or myself because I I had to face many discriminatory type situation when I did my when I was working as a constable. So I decided definitely I would do something better, and I started my preparation for Open Sub Inspector exam, and by God bless, I achieved whatever I wanted. Uh, so
Yes,
this is my
right.
answer, sir.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And yes, you are absolutely correct that discrimination is everywhere.
Definitely,
Sometimes,
sir.
sometimes people are apprehensive about caste discrimination, racism, and sometimes people have this discrimination as well. If you are a constable, if someone is an SI or an inspector, they will always try to oppress you. They think that they are superior to you. So we don't like that. And I think everything happens for a reason at the right time. If you had not
Yes, sir.
faced these things, you would not have had this position.
I yes, sir. I never tried for a sub inspector because I think I was working as a constable. So I belong to middle or lower class family. So I knew this thing. I achieved very big goal that time as a constable. This was a very good thing for me because we achieved a government job. There was no more rights for constable. Uh, they have to do only obey our senior officers.
So my question is that do you do the same because you have been through this ODL experience? When spectacles, do you see these people through those spectacles? Okay, they are inferior to you, or you can oppress the way you want, or
No,
your perception is different.
you believe me. You can believe me. I always appreciate my junior or my as well as my colleagues because right now I am working as a station in charge officer. So there are approx 50 members. There are 50 members who work with me. I always consider as a brother, as a colleague. I never discriminate by rank or by education, by qualities. I never discriminate those a person or those my colleagues. I always appreciate because I felt this thing.
Hmm. That is so nice of you that if you have this kind of thing, that is really so inspiring. And sir, how easy or tough it was for you to balance your professional life and your personal life? And one hand, you also had to prepare for government that examination you cleared. How did you manage it?
Sir, definitely that was not very easy task because many student or person were also preparation for this particular exam because I admit this thing sub inspector post is very glamorous type job. So most of the student especially who belong to lower or middle class family and who live in village areas. Definitely, everyone want to become a sub inspector. Uh, everyone want to sub inspector who belong to especially village area or middle class or lower class family because there is no requirement to any particular degree or diploma. Just like computer science or IT sector degree or diploma. If anyone have a graduation degree, they can apply for sub inspector exam. So a large number of people and students want to become a sub inspector. So I I believe this thing. That time was very difficult and tough situation for me because I was uh, I was doing preparation for my exam along with my job, and I also mentioned this thing. So police constable is very police constable is lowest lowest rank in police department. So
Right.
that time I had to work. I had to much work on daily basis. Uh, uh, I so I didn't get much time for preparation. But
Hmm.
when I realized this thing, I have to do anyhow condition, and I have to do achieve any how condition my goal. uh, I present my senior officers and I requested him. I want to loop line place for my job, just like police line. So I I join police line because when we work police line, that time any police constable can
Hmm.
uh, get gain some time for
Yes, and I think,
preparation,
sir, working
because
hours are fewer.
yes,
That point of
yes,
time, you
working
get a
hours
lot
are
of
fair.
relaxation. You can go for your own preparation. You get a lot
Yes,
of time.
yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
So that was my tactics, and I joined police line, and I got much time
Hmm.
compared to police station,
Hmm.
and I practiced myself, and by God blessed,
Hmm.
I achieved whatever I wanted.
Okay. And I think, sir, you were so dedicated, as you just said that at your third attempt, you were
Yes, sir.
able to clear it. And I think you must be so grateful to your seniors. They did what you really wanted. They were so kind to you that point of time.
Yes, definitely, definitely. My seniors always appreciate me because I always honest with my work,
Hmm.
and I always think this thing, whatever whatever I aim, and whatever I treat my aim on self,
Hmm.
uh, definitely I have to achieve anyhow condition, and I put my 100% with my particular aim, or with that type of duties, whatever give my superiors. So I always appreciated. Uh, I would like to mention this thing. Recently, I awarded by my senior officers on Independence Day, 15th August. So I always appreciated by my police officers.
Okay, that is amazing. I don't know where you bring this energy from, and I don't know where you bring this motivation from. First, you cleared an examination to become a police constable. Now, by your hard work or by God's grace, you also accomplished one more beautiful thing in your life. Now you are working on your communication skills. Sir, I want to,
Yes.
we will just discuss this. Before we get into this, I would like to know the benefits of police or being an inspector.
Sir, when we serve any particular rank or particular place, first one is your salary. It depends on your rank.
Right.
So, and I think money is best motivation thing current scenario, because everyone want to money.
Mm,
So definitely, I also wanted this thing. First one
mm,
is money matter. Second one is, I mentioned earlier, discrimination, because when you got a good place, uh, I consider myself, this is not very higher place, but this is enough for me, and this is very medium class place. So when anyone work as a sub inspector or as an inspector, that time you you get many opportunities for interaction, and for understanding entire world, entire country, because I have to go entire country for investigation purpose, or accused arresting purpose, or collecting evidence, because there are three type of major work of police. Okay, so when we produce our work, that time we have to go entire country, and we can different type of knowledge, and
mm.
it is possible only when you serve as a sub inspector or inspector or any senior ranks. This
Right.
is not possible lower rank. So
Right, sir.
these
Right.
two, and third one is, I also mentioned, this is very glamorous job.
Hmm.
So
Yes, it is.
everyone respect sub inspector or inspector if you do your work with honesty. Whatever bond to common man or needy person from you, if you give him proper response time, proper advice, and if you are doing your job proper dedication, definitely everyone can gain good response by public. So these three type of things uh, always happen with any police officer who work as a sub inspector or inspector.
Right, sir. Right. I also love defense dearly. I also agree with you with the same points that the glamour you get, especially when you are at higher ranks, people respect you and people have a lot of admiration for you. And wherever you go, and the best thing is that you get everything for free.